Pokemon Generation 1 tier list. All right, here we go, guys. Are we actually doing this, guys? I know most Pokemon, all right? So this is going to be sort of spicy, but we'll see what happens. All right. Like I'm just going to say it, every single starter pretty much S tier. You know, I'm not going to do all of them cuz I'm just going to say every starter and their evolutions are S tier cuz you know, they can't not be S tier cuz they're the ones you start with. They're the ones you grow up with, you know? I think every single starter and evolution is pretty much S tier, I think. This is just my opinion, so... Caterpie, for sure S tier. And his evolutions. I'm just going to do this because I don't want to drag like 5 things up. I think every starter plus Caterpie and all his evolutions, 1,000,000% S tier, guys. The episode where Butterfree leaves with the shiny Butterfree or whatever. It was so sad, guys. I think that was one of the first times when I was a young child. I was so sad, guys. So Caterpie and his evolutions for sure S tier. Weedle is like, I feel like Weedle's just there to make Caterpie look cooler. I don't know. I don't know if there's any Weedle fans out there, but I'm just gonna say it. Weedle's pretty much there to be like, is that a Caterpie when you see the shadow? And it's not, and you're like, dang it, I wanted Caterpie. And it's also there to make people regret buying like blue version or whatever. You know, I think one of them had Weedle and one of them had Caterpie. Pretty sure Weedle was just there to make people be like, dang it, I should have gotten the other version with Caterpie. If it was a difference, might not have been. Anyway, so Weedle was red. Yeah, I forgot, it's a while, but I know one of them was like, one of these is good, the other one's kind of scuffed. So, yeah, Weedle, not my favorites. Pidgey, I'd give him like for sure A and his evolutions, just because he's like, you catch him in the beginning, you stick with him the whole time, and you keep him forever because he's one of the only things that can learn Fly, and you have to have something with Fly. Unless you teach Charizard Fly, which is kind of weird, or you teach Caterpie Fly, but he's a special attacker, so it makes no sense. So Pidgey, one of the ones I kept for a long time. Caught him at the beginning, like him a lot. This is a spicy one, guys. Rattata, I'm going to give an A tier, only if you have a Rattata in the top, like, 5% of Rattatas, or top 10% of Rattatas. And if you don't get where that came from, then never mind. But I'm going to give Rattata A tier, just because if you have a Rattata in the top % of Rattatas, then I'd say it's A, just because it was a good meme. It made me laugh, and that's worth a lot. So, Nolam. Thanks for the 10 gifted, Nolam. Not the Rattata. I don't get it. There's this dude called Youngster Joey in like almost every game who would say my Rattata is like the top 10 Rattatas or something. And he would just get beaten up repeatedly. So it is funny, and that's why I'm giving it. That's why. I don't know. All right, Spearow. I'm going to give Spearow D tier, because they beat up Pikachu in episode 6, and they beat up Pikachu. They're for sure D tier. All right, canceled. Yeah, Spearow's canceled for beating up Pikachu. That was so sad, and I just don't like him. S tier, of course. Raichu, D tier. I'm just kidding. Raichu is actually pretty cool, but if you go by the storyline, all right, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, you know, I don't know, guys. He was a bully. All right, I'm just saying. But not every Raichu is Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. So I move it up to B. A Alolan Raichu. This is not a Alolan Raichu. This is Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. But not every Raichu is like that. So I'm going to give it a B. Obviously, I didn't like that one. But, man, guys, I really am a Pokemon nerd. This is kind of bad. But, all right. Ekans. Not a D, but not my favorite. Sandshrew. I'm going to be honest, my only experience with Sandshrew is that one dude who made his Sandshrew jump in the water, which was weird, so I'm giving it a C, I guess. I don't know. You guys remember that guy? The dude who made his Sandshrew jump in the water so it wouldn't, you know? Something like that. I give this like a C. I don't like him that much, but I don't hate him. Clefairy, definitely like... Okay, I don't like Clefairy that much, but I think it's a good Pokemon. So... I gotta give it at least like maybe an A. I'm thinking A or B. I don't know. Because it's not my personal favorite, but I think it's a really good Pokemon. So I don't know. D colon? You guys think it's lower or higher? Probably B. I'll give it a B since it's not my favorite, but I think it's good. It's just not my personal favorite. Jigglypuff. We'll give it an S because the song, right? The song. I gotta give it at least A, maybe S, but the only reason I don't want to give it S is because, like, do I like Jigglypuff as much as Charmander? Like, no chance. But it's up there, so I'll give it like an S, but not as S as these guys, I think. Who else? Vulpix and Ninetales. For sure an A. Ninetales always has been really cool. Zubat. I give it like a... I give it like a C. And the reason I'm not giving it a D, even though I don't like it at all, is because Zubat is one of the few Pokemon that show up in almost every single game because they don't know what other Pokemon to put in caves. Like, I swear, guys, every game has a cave. Every game throws Zubat in. So even though Zubat's not my favorite, it shows up in every game. So I think that bumps its rank up a little bit, you know? Just a little bit, just because, like, it shows up a lot. It's like that dude that's not your favorite, but he's in every episode, and you kind of like him for that. Something. Oddish? I actually kind of like it. I'll give it a B. Okay, Paris. I forgot if I liked him or not, so I'm throwing him in B. This guy, I never liked poison types, man. I know he's bug, but, like, the weird poison buggy thing, it's just not... No, I never liked poison buggy type kind of things, you know? I don't know why, I just didn't. Diglett. I give it a B because I don't know. I don't hate him. He's just okay. Meowth for sure S rank because of Team Rocket Meowth, one of my favorite characters ever. Psyduck also I give him S rank because he was funny in the show. So he's good. Mankey, if I'm honest, guys, as a Pokemon, I don't like Mankey. I don't like how he looks. He looks kind of weird. I would never want him. But in the show, I gotta give him an A rank because of Ash's Primeape. It's a good episode. Good episode. Ash's Primeape when he trains with the boxing dude to become like a famous boxing Primeape. So do I like the Pokemon itself? Not really, but he had a good episode. You know, what are you gonna do? Psyduck, thanks for the 5 gifted. There we go, guys. 5 gifted from Psyducky. All right. But yeah, Mankey, not my favorite, but I like the episode a lot. So like, I gotta bump him up just because he had a good episode, right? So I'll give him a lot of points for that. Wait, so if I put more S ranks, will I get more gifted? I'm just kidding. Anyway, Growlithe, super good Pokemon, for sure A rank. Only reason I don't give Growlithe S rank is because he didn't have a good storyline. Pretty much, you only see Growlithe when Officer Jenny shows up, and then he just barks a few times. But good Pokemon. All right. Who else is there? Poliwag. Not my favorite, but not terrible. I give him a B. This is for all the evolutions also. Not my favorite. And here's why. I was trying to catch a Feebas once, right? You guys know Feebas? I was trying to catch a Feebas, and I caught like 10 million Poliwags, and I was sick of them. So I think he's cute, but I can't put him too high because I'm sick of seeing them. I just want my Feebas. So I'm sure a lot of people don't know what that means, but Feebas was a super rare Pokemon that you could only catch on like 4 squares of a lake. And you had to try and find it in like gold version. I forgot the version exactly, but yeah, I give him a B just because I'm sick of seeing him. Yeah. Melodic, yeah, it upgrades to Melodic. So I just saw too many of them. Abra, this one's a tough one because I don't actually like him that much, but he's not a bad Pokemon. So I give him like a B. And I'll explain why later. And I'll explain why now. It's because they showed Abra and Gengar at the same time. And Gengar was so much cooler. So it just made him look less cool. Because, like, there's that episode with the giant Pokemon, you know? They had the giant Gengar, the giant Kadabra or whatever. And I was just like, okay, look, guys, Gengar looks so much cooler that this guy looks less cool now. And that's pretty much it. I don't think he's bad. I mean, he's B. That's like, I kind of like him, but they're not like top tier. Machoke, not my favorite. Like, especially the evolutions. This creeps me out. Not gonna lie, guys. The arms, the muscles, the underwear. I don't know if Machamp is my type of Pokemon. Don't think he's a bad one. Just not my type. Bellsprout for sure. Oh, this is a tough one. All right, guys. Bellsprout is it A or S tier? It's tough. I'm gonna go with S tier. I'm going with S tier. Let me explain why, guys. For one thing, you know how I used to have the Sprouts so I like the Sprout. Here's the real reason why he's S tier. Did you guys see him in the Elite Four? There was a Bellsprout that just wiggled around and dodged everything. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It was so troll, but I remember seeing it as a kid, and like Ash had to like summon Muck or something to beat him. So I thought that was really cool because the Bellsprout, like you'd think he's a weak Pokemon, he's not evolved. All he does was jiggle around and he beats so many Pokemon. So I give Bellsprout S. His evolutions are like not good. So for Bellsprout, he's the only S. His evolutions are like, I don't like them. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Bellsprout. I like a lot because of the backstory. Backstory, yeah, guys, I'm going to be honest. All of my decisions are pretty much based on story. Like, there's Pokemon I think look cool, but I don't like them as much. Like Raichu, right? I think Raichu looks great, but, you know, the storyline behind it, I didn't like quite as much. So, yeah. Let's see. You remember all the lores? Yeah, guys, I grew up on this. Tentacool, if I have to explain this one, I don't know what to say. Geodude, I'll throw him here because he's one of the cave Pokemon I see all the time. But, yeah. Let's see. Ponyta, I'll give it like a C. Slowpoke, heard their tails taste good. Give it an A. I'm just kidding. That was troll. Anyway, if you guys don't know that reference, man, I'm a huge Pokemon nerd. I'm kind of embarrassed now. But, what, you guys don't remember that? There's a thing in gold version. You guys don't remember that? Okay, just me. Never mind. All right, guys, I think we cut it. I'm exposing myself as too big of a Pokemon fan, but okay, he's kind of cute, but like we're speedrunning this. We got to go faster. This guy, he's like, I don't hate him, but I don't really like him. I'll just throw him here. Yeah, I'll just throw this guy here too. Yeah, I'll just throw him there. Shelder, I think, is actually pretty good. I like Shelder a lot. Muck is okay. He's okay. Dugong, I actually like quite a bit. Farfetch'd, pretty cool guy. This one, I'm not even going to put Ghastly. I'm going to put Gengar, for sure, number one. Like, favorite ghost Pokemon probably of all time, I'd say, almost. I mean, he's just cool. So, that one, you know, I think everyone likes. Onix, I never catch Onix. I skip him, and I'm not gonna lie, he lost to a Sprinkler. So, like, Pokemon literally are changing time and space. This guy defeated by a Sprinkler, so it's tough to rank him too high, okay? There's, like, Palkia and Dialga literally change time and space. This guy gets sprinkled on and loses, so I don't want to be too mean to him. It's just tough. It's just tough to rank him too high. Drowsy, I just don't like him. Krabby, not my favorite. This guy, look, guys, I don't want to be mean to these dudes. All they do is bait you into thinking you found an item, then you hit A, and then it's not an item, and you just get an annoying Pokemon battle. So these guys, for sure, this is like D of D tiers. It's pretty low rank, because all that they're in the game for is to bait you into think you found an item, and then you get nothing. So, these guys, I don't like these guys until they get the dragon form. When they get that special, really tall, like, pineapple tree form, I like them a lot. But since it's the original 150, gotta rank them low. I don't like them. The dragon form's cool. Cubone and Marowak, I gotta give them like a A class for sure, just because the story, you know, with the mom and stuff at the tower, pretty good stuff. Like them a lot. These guys, like, not too much experience. I give them like a C. Lickitung, I'm gonna give A tier, just because the Pokemon Stadium Lickitung game was super good, guys. That was one of my favorites. The one where you just eat sushi and walk around. Give Lickitung A tier just because their mini game was super good in Pokemon Stadium. Anything else? Kangaskhan used to be OP when you have the Mega form, but I give him like a C. Not my favorite. Chansey, I think, is pretty good. One of my favorites, I'd say. This, I like the, this one's okay. You know, I can't rank it too high. Goldeen, it's not bad, but it's not good. Same here. I'm just going to say, I wasn't a huge fan of Misty, guys. I don't know. Just not my favorites. Yeah. Misty, yeah, guys, I was not a huge Misty fan. I don't know. All she did was yell at Ash for, like, stealing her bike or something. It's just a bike. If you just want to hang out with him, just say you want to hang out with him. You can't keep getting mad about the bike. And then I saw Sun and Moon, right? I saw Pokemon Sun and Moon. First thing she says when she sees Ash after 10 years, hey, where's my bike? And I'm like, it's been 10 years, lady. You got to move on. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I didn't hate her, but it was just not my favorite Pokemon. That's all I can say. Horsey's pretty cute, but not much of a storyline there. And I'm all about the storylines, so. Mr. Mime, I'm going to give him S tier. Let me explain why, guys. He's kind of weird looking, and I'm not going to lie, he kind of creeped me out sometimes. But Ash's mom has a Mr. Mime at home that does all the dishes for him, that cleans the house, you know? So is Mr. Mime my favorite Pokemon? Not at all. I don't even think he looks cool. But how are you not going to appreciate the Pokemon that takes care of the main character's mom, does all the dishes, cleans the house, you know, feeds the pets, does all the work for him, doesn't complain ever once. So I got to give him S tier just for that. You know, I can't really, you know, I mean, I don't think he's cool, but he's a good character. Scyther, he's just really cool. Give him like an S. Not too much backstory, but I mean, I just think he looks cool. I remember in which version was it? I'd do this bug hunt game. You guys remember that? There's like a bug hunting game or something where that's the only place you can catch Pinsir and Scyther. I spammed that to catch a Scyther, so I like him just because, you know, I spent a long time getting him. Electabuzz, I give him C because I don't like him that much. The fossil Pokemon, actually, I give this one an S for Praise Helix. But I don't actually like the Pokemon that much. I just think it's funny. What else is there? I definitely missed some, but like some of them are like whatever. Eevee in every evolution is S for sure. Don't think I have to explain that one too much. Gyarados, for sure I give him an S too. Let's see. Lapras, I like Lapras a lot. Ditto, I give him an A because I don't really like him that much, but you do need it to get good IVs. So, oh, this is scuffed. What else is there? Pinsir, I just don't like at all. I don't know. He looks weird to me. I don't know what it is. He looks like a weird upstanding cockroach, and I don't like them. So I feel bad saying that, but it's just, I don't know. He looks creepy to me. It's weird because he's like the same as Scyther, but he looks less cool. So Magikarp, also S tier, but I'm assuming the evolutions are thrown in too, so I don't want to do too much dragging. Eevee is S. Tauros is like whatever. I'm just going to... Snorlax, I give him like A. I didn't use him a lot, but, you know. Did he roast Pinsir? Is Pinsir your favorite? Snorlax S. I think Snorlax is cool, but I don't like him as much as any of the other S ranks. Like, you think Snorlax is as cool as like Gengar or Charmander? I mean, not for me, but A is really high anyway. I mean, I think it's good. Dragonite, 10 jillion % S tier. Mew is also S tier for sure. Jinx, we'll leave that one off for now. All three birds, I'm not going to drag them up, but they're also all S tier. Mewtwo is kind of weird, man. I know it's a legendary, but I just don't like Mewtwo. I don't know. They just kind of look weird to me, and in the show they were really mean. I'm just gonna put them low rank because I don't like them. D colon. Guys, the movie, you mean the movie where Mewtwo made Pikachu slap the other Pikachu and then they all started crying? I don't know, guys. I don't know. They made Pikachu slap the other Pikachu and then they all started crying. You guys are telling me Mewtwo's a good guy? I don't know, guys. I don't know about that one. I know, like, at the end they changed their mind, but that was pretty weird, man. I don't know. The Pikachu slapping scene, that was so sad. So I got to place Mewtwo a little bit lower just because that was kind of messed up. So I think we got most of them. Guys. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. If I did that tier list tomorrow, it's probably going to look totally different. So take all of that with 10 gallons of salt, because if I did the same exact tier list tomorrow, it would likely look completely different. Because I'm not going to lie, I was trolling about half of this stuff. So anyway, let's get on GTA for a smidgen, and then I think we might be playing Valor with Ray later. So here we go. That was fun. That was kind of fun. I feel like I exposed myself as a huge Pokemon nerd because I made like so many show references and stuff like that, but maybe that's not a bad thing. I mean, I think if there's anything that you really should take away from that, it's that, what's it called? I care more about like the storyline and stuff more than just how the thing looks or something, or how strong it is. Like, the most important thing to me for any Pokemon is just how they looked in the show. Like, if they had a cool memory or something like that, then I like them a lot more than if they're just a strong Pokemon, you know? I think that was the biggest takeaway. If it's not about like how cool they look or how strong they are or anything or how rare they are. The most important thing is how they make you feel when you see them. And the Pokemon that like you see at the beginning, they're with you the whole time, they make you feel like more comfortable. And that's why I rated those so much higher. And then the ones that make Pikachu slap each other, I rated them lower because, well, it's kind of messed up. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's just how I saw it.